Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Asode and I am from Web 21 Web 24 batch at Masai. My student code is FW24 underscore 727. And today with us there is Pooja ma'am and she is now at PI position at Masai. So ma'am, can you give your introduction?
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Pooja Yadav and I'm currently working as pedagogy instructor at Masai. So that's all about me.
Okay, thank you ma'am. So this session is particularly asked about some question, and I will ask some question to Pooja ma'am. So let's start. So my first question to Pooja ma'am is, just tell me your life before Masai.
Okay, if I will talk about Gaurav, my life before Masai. So I have my if I will talk about my education qualification, it's since school time I was interested in computer and when I was in ninth class, I started computer course. So I find my interest from there. And after 10th, I didn't go for 11th or 12th. I joined Polytechnic College, and there I completed my computer engineering diploma. And then after that, I choose for the BTech because I am pretty interested in teaching. So I didn't go for the industry job, and I completed my BTech and in science and engineering, and after that I went for MTech. But in between BTech and MTech, I got married, and during my MTech, I got to know that I am pregnant, and during the even semester of MTech first year, I had some accident, and due to that, I had a C-section surgery, and due to that, I dropped my MTech. So that's all about life before Masai in educational background. If I will talk about the personal, after dropping my MTech, there was a huge gap between my career journey because I was at home more than 4 years because I dropped my MTech in 2017 and I joined Masai. Not in 17, yeah, I dropped MTech, you can say, in June 2018, and after that I joined Masai in October 2021. So you can assume that I had a huge gap
Okay,
between
yeah.
that. That's all about.
Okay. So means your educational background is good, but there are some ups and downs in your life. Okay.
Yeah,
So
because in between those 4 years, I had two surgeries, and due to that, it's not like a painful thing because I am having two beautiful daughters. So
yeah.
it's kind of a blessing, but yeah, if I will talk about with respect to career or personal development, yeah, it was a huge gap.
Huge gap. Okay.
Yeah.
So my next question is, how did you come to know about Masai, and how did you know about Masai?
Okay, so for that answer, I didn't struggle that much for the knowing about Masai because before joining Masai, as I said earlier, when I joined Masai, I was having two daughters. Elder one
Yeah.
is around approx 3 years, and the younger one is approx not even 1 year. So I know the each and every bit and every huddle of Masai just because of my brother, because my brother completed his Masai journey before me.
Okay.
When he joined, he got offer later and he joined a company just because of Masai. Then he forced me to join Masai. So that's all the journey to know about
Okay.
Masai was just because of my brother.
Okay. So means you don't have to do struggle for searching anywhere and all this.
No, I didn't do that because he did that. He got to
Yeah.
know from his friend, because that time Masai was not that much popular. You can
Mhm.
say my brother joined Masai during COVID time. He
Okay.
joined Masai in COVID started
In
in
2020.
India in April. Yeah,
Okay.
2020
20.
April.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to go Bangalore because that time there was no online class. But due
Yeah.
to COVID, he was the one first. His batch was the first which started online, and
Online.
he
Yeah.
joined that. That was the
Okay.
whole story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So our next question is, how was your Masai journey?
Okay,
Hello.
how was my Masai journey? If you
Yeah.
know about my educational background, so you can assume that there was not a technical, but yeah,
Yeah.
time management was the issue, coping with the kids.
Yeah.
That was the major issue.
Yeah.
It
Because
was like, as you know, that if you are a single person, if you are a bachelor, still you people are struggling with the lots of time
lot.
management issue.
Yeah.
Yes, na? So you
Yeah.
can imagine my journey with having two kids, and they are not even that in that state. We can say that please do this or don't do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I face issue, but not from the technical part, but yeah, from the other part, I faced a lots of issue.
Yeah. Right. Because those students are not from the serious background, so they are struggling a lot during the knowing the concept and all the things. But you are also from shared background, so you don't have that much problem. But regarding our children and other responsibilities, so that struggle you have struggled a lot, right?
Yeah, there is a lots of struggle.
Okay, so our next question is, what were the challenges you faced during the journey?
I didn't understand your question, Gaurav.
Okay,
It was like lagging part. Again, repeat.
okay, okay. So why did you decide to get into teaching at Masai? Right, you are a IA in at Masai, and after that you are promoted to a PI. So why you choose to teaching at Masai?
As I said, I was really interested to do this. And
Okay,
I am interested to do this. Like teaching is like a hobby for me. It's
okay,
not a choice or it's not a career option. It's a hobby for me doing
okay.
this. So that's why
That's
I
why.
chose to become IA and PI. And I said that I was sure about to join Masai before joining Masai. So
Yeah,
similarly, I was pretty sure that once I will complete, because from my brother I got to know that there is a some IA position which generally students get that opportunity.
yeah.
So I was aware about that as well at the start of Masai.
Okay. Then how was the IA experience at Masai?
It was fantastic.
Fantastic.
I enjoyed that journey a lot, and I find a lots of people like you.
Yeah, because
It's a
you,
blessing for me.
yeah, I also like that because you are my IA, and when I was in Unit 1, so you are my IA, and you are support a lot to each and every student.
Thank you
And
so much.
yeah, because whenever we struggle, and till now I am in Unit 3, but whenever I message you, so you will get suddenly reply, like give a reply and solve our doubt at any particular situation. So thanks for that. Okay,
Thank you for
so
appreciation, Gaurav.
thank you,
It's
thank you.
really meant a lot. It's boost
Yeah,
our energy to
yeah,
support more people.
yeah. Because you are doing such kind of things, so that's why.
Yeah.
So our next question is, so would you recommend students to become a IA at Masai after completing this course?
Yeah, if they are really interested to be part of Masai, to help others, because see, IA job is not only to teach.
Yeah,
If you will divide that role into different partner, you will find that 50% interest should be helping others.
yes,
It should not be only focus on your course. It should not be only for doing your duty. You need to perform your duty on the schedule hours. It's not like that. Rather than IA or PI or instructor or even a part of Masai, it's not just completing your job.
Yeah, and sometimes
Okay.
I have to give extra time to student. So
Yeah, you
yeah,
need to understand the responsibility. You have the willingness to help others. These
yeah,
two quality, if you are having, you can be a IA. And if I will find these two quality in someone, yeah, I will recommend to
yeah,
become
because
or
it's
her IA.
yeah, because after instructor, the most important part is IA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is the thing.
because whatever the doubt student has, so IA can solve this
Yeah, to
because
see that na, IA can't say that ki you are not, you just need to ask only 11 in between 11 and 11.
yeah,
A student can face issue. Even you are a student, you can message anytime, and
anytime, yeah,
you people are doing that. So that spirit should be ki I didn't get irritated and I can't reply in a rude manner. I
yeah. This is
And
the most
how it will
important part.
come? How it will come? If you are willing to help others, if you are really interested in your job. I
Yes,
said na, your spirit should not be like to complete your job. Your spirit should be like performing activities like dealing as a hobbies.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So our next question is, are you liking this job? Because
You,
yeah,
after
yeah,
hearing all this conversation, you can assume
yeah,
my answer. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
definitely you will like because your choice and you all know about the become a IA and all these things you like teaching, so definitely you will like the job. So so how has Masai impact on our life, like students' life? So can you give some information about that?
Yeah, I will tell you a true real story for
Okay.
that. And that is the really true story. Me and my brother both completed BTech. I completed in 2016 and he completed in 2017. I went for MTech and I did some others job like teaching in Polytechnic College or teaching in institution. But he was at home since 2017 to 2021. In July 2021, he got placed just because of Masai. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
After gap of 4 years, I got a job. I am having a respected career. So you can assume ki how a Masai impact in a particular life, in a person particular life, or you can say if we will after hearing this two story, you can say ki even Masai impact a family as well. I can
Yeah.
remember my father usually say that ki before my retirement, if he will get the job, that will be fantastic. And he did just because of Masai.
Yeah.
So you can assume that ki Masai really impacting. I shared this story not from the others. I shared this from my experiences. I can
Yeah.
feel even people around me can feel that just because of Masai, we both have a successful career. He is now a senior engineer, a senior developer, and even you can see me.
Yeah.
Everyone can see me.
Everyone can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are your biggest learning as an IA at Masai?
Biggest learning as an IA, being a IA, I got to know that IA has a lots of struggle. Being a student, we think that ki we are having a most struggle.
Okay.
But being a part of system, being a IA or being a PI, I got to know that ki whatever student are doing, more than double IA are doing, and more than that PI or instructor are doing.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest learning. And the another learning is that after become IA or PI or part of Masai, I got to know that we need to do experiment. We need to research. We need to learning daily. we need to learn every day something.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't be like we are just learning for 6 months and we are having that skill for the next our life. It should not be. After
No.
1 month, if you are not going to learn new thing, you will feel like I am behind.
Yeah.
So this is the learning I got to know after being a part of here.
Yeah. Because in 6 months, everything is not possible to complete. So we have to put our effort to learn something new as well.
Yeah, and a
Okay.
second thing I got to learn after being IA, to understand the different situation
Okay.
as respect to students, as respect to life. I learn a lots of lessons
Yeah.
from other experience, from my experience. But yeah,
Yeah. So, can you give any suggestion or advice to a student what things they have to follow during his course and all?
yeah. One advice which I am observing that students are living, that is, they need to balance. They need to balance in both the courses, coding and DSA, and their time management. They need to make a table. They need to divide their day into according to that, and they need to provide the equal importance to both. They are thinking that in coding is more important and they are devoting more time to coding and they are leaving the DSA behind. But they need to understand both are important as respect to interview, as respect to have a good career.
Yeah. Because a lot of students facing problem in DSA, so that's why they are not giving that much time to DSA. So both
Whatever
of,
reason is that,
yeah,
I just can't comment on that. But whatever reason is that, but I just want to give suggestion that they
yeah,
need to balance.
yeah,
They need
because
to make table. They need to divide their day slots, or they need to manage the time, or weekly, daily. It's up to them. But yeah, they need to devote equal time to both.
both are important.
Yeah, and if I
Yeah,
will talk about not only both, they need to even work on their personality development or communication skill.
yeah,
So we are having a three subset in Masai, and student need to create union
yeah,
altogether three. It should not
yeah,
be like we can focus on one or two and leave one or two. It should not be like that.
yeah, definitely. So wait, so that's all uh, for this session, and that's all from my side as well. So anything you want to ask, say, ma'am?
No, thank you, Gaura. I think I have said whatever I need to say. Okay, thank you
Okay.
so much for
Thank you.
inviting me.
Thank you so much for joining this session, ma'am. Thank you.